Now, here's an interesting flip to many of the things that we know are coming from technologies. They're shifting business models. They shift the way we work. They disrupt everything in our day-to-day life. But then there is a layer of what creates real change for us. And that layer is economics.
This is Connect the Dots, the AI Impact Podcast. I'm Christoph Burkhardt. Welcome to the show.
And there is a very interesting economics of AI. And this is important for us to understand. Okay, so economics means we have different agents in a system that have certain incentives and rewards, and they look to optimize their day-to-day life by going after certain incentives. And if you shift the incentives, or in an organization, if you shift what you measure, you shift your goals and then you shift your KPIs according to the new goals, then people will shift their behavior, and that's basically economics. So what happens with AI is there are certain incentives to use AI, right? So if you can 10x your productivity by using 9, 10, 20 tools, you will probably do so if the price of those tools justifies the productivity gains. And right now, it certainly looks that way. So we will get a lot of tools for very little money that have a very high impact, create a very, very high value for us in the short term. So the economic incentives are right now, use the tools, use, because especially if you're one of the first ones to use them, you have the advantage that you're automating things already that other people are still doing manually. You're going to be faster, you're going to deliver higher quality, means yes, you use the tool. Now, if we come to system changes and we're starting to go a little bit away from generative AI and we're looking at applied AI in an organizational context where you want the whole organization to be under an AI umbrella, that kind of helps you make decisions about the business. We're not talking about generating content for your website. We're talking about running parts of your business fully automatically. Now the economics are a little different, because implementing a system that helps you achieve higher quality in decision making means you take parts of the power that is in decision making away from the people who are decision makers today. And the paradox that always happens when we have a system that's so smart, it would be so efficient to implement, the people who would mostly benefit from reaching higher quality in decision making are the same people who would lose the power of that kind of decision making. Meaning the incentives are not aligned with the efficiency that the technology would bring. A different example, we will always wait at airports. This is my favorite example, because there is an incentive for an airport to make you wait at the airport, because whenever you wait at the airport, you're more likely to consume stuff, meaning you buy stuff, you eat there, you buy drinks or whatever, you consume. And so the airport has little incentive to use new technologies like AI to get you through everything fast. They will get you through security faster, for sure, that will work, but they will keep you at the airport because you consume. So the incentives of an airport to get you from your car onto the plane within a minute, which is totally possible today, they won't do it because the incentive for them is to have you wait. And the same thing happens in organizations with big AI systems, where the people who would want that change are not the same people that would lose the decision power. And the people who lose the decision power have very little incentive to take that power away from themselves. Meaning we will see a crackdown, we will see slowing implementation of bigger AI systems in larger organizations, because there will be obstacles coming from the power dynamics of how we built these organizations. And this is always the moment right before organizations get flipped on their head, and there will be a completely new organizational structure. And this is exactly the system disruption that AI is going to cause long term. While we're short term, we're looking at very little changes. We're looking at generative AI that creates content for your website. The long-term effects of AI are going to create the real impact. And that won't happen unless organizations are going to change the way they organize themselves.